Okay, so let's talk about the education section. This is really where you're going to highlight your skills, your qualities, anything that you've got that is relevant to the job. And I'll come back to that again a lot of times through this program where we're saying it's about the relevance to the application that you're doing, okay? So what we're going to do next is look at some of those do's and don'ts again on your CV in regards to your education qualifications. All right, so let's talk about those do's, okay? What I do want you to do is highlight the qualifications that are particularly of interest to the employer. Your English and maths is going to be a given, and there are qualification programs out there that if you feel you're struggling with those, that can get sorted for you. But if they're looking for a degree and you've got a degree, that's the educational qualification that you're talking about. I don't need you, if you're my age, to be going back to the first qualifications that you've got, but it's about what's relevant, okay? If you've got qualifications from work that are relevant to the job, you're talking about those too. If you've got an RTITB forklift truck licence and they're looking for a forklift truck driver, you need to be talking about the fact that you've got it and it's in date. If you've got an SIA licence, talk about those licences. If you're not applying for a forklift truck job, don't put it on. No reason for you to highlight something that would put me off hiring you. I don't want to look at that CV and think, this guy doesn't want to be here. So what's relevant, what's right, and base it on that job description, particularly if it's IT and those basic skills. For the don'ts, I really don't want you to tell me anything that's going to put me off hiring you, okay? And I'm not talking about some of the bad qualifications or the odd qualifications that are out there. What I'm thinking here is that if you're applying for a job to work for me in customer service, for example, and you've got a high-level degree in photography, the back of my mind I'm thinking, you don't really want this job, you want to be in photography. So think about what you're putting on it. It's all the way through this CV. It's all about thought process. Take your time and get it right. If it's relevant to the job, you're marking it on. If it's not, justify it. Is it worth putting on? Then do so. If it's not, leave it blank. You can always catch it later. For more support in getting you back to work, why not try one of our fully funded courses? Book now in the description below or message us on Facebook.